So Jive here, coming at you with Rage Gaming. Be showing you the Illuminous Engram and Season 2 package you get from Test Epiverse while I'm waiting for Zur to spawn in. Basically it's just telling you you get a little prize for being in the changing of seasons. I do apologize for this being a long video, but I did barely thoroughly go through and look at everything. And this was after I completed the campaign and I had 4 bright engrams to hand in. First I'm just going to look at what Tess has for sale this week. First thing I was really interested in was the ghost shell. This is the leg armor for the hunter. That's replacing the Optimacy armor set. This is the weapon ornament for Prometheus Lens, which is basically a solar version of Cold Heart. I have not yet to get, but I really do hope I do get that. Book of the Dead, which is from Season 1 and is for the Vigilance Wing. I did get this ship, which this is definitely a new one. Then there's a hardtop Regent. And this is also a new one. This is one of the sparrows that she's selling this week, called a solo stand. There are definitely a lot of new stuff that you can get out of Season 2 now. I've seen a lot of people with this already. And like I said, I am going to be going over her whole inventory, which is the reason why this video clip is so long. I did end up getting this one today, which is the Selfie emote. I am really looking forward to trying to get the mic drop. Out of Season 1, the only one I didn't get was Flip Out, which was kind of disappointing for me. I ended up buying spicy ramen with all of my bright dust that I saved since the beginning, which was kind of irritating. The exotic sparrow, which is concentric dawn. I really do like this. It's very pretty. I think there's like a ghost that looks similar and matches it. I could be wrong though. Curse of Foresight. Sails of Osiris. Caber's Glass. I don't even know how to say that. Eye of Osiris, which, like I said, that is the weapon ornament for Prometheus Lens. The Jade Jester. I did end up getting the weapon, but I have not gotten the weapon ornament. The weapon dropped out of my first exotic engram. I do have this chest piece, so I am kind of excited to get this. It kind of looks cool, but I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if you can put like a coloring over it, or you have to stick with the colors they give you, because I'm not really fond of the coloring. But the design is pretty cool. And the next one is a weapon, or what am I trying to say? An armor ornament for hunter legs. This is the Cosmos Ghost Shell, and I'm like pretty excited to try to get this because it looks pretty cool. Fire Victoria Shell, which this one kind of reminds me of like the England age type of thing. I don't know why. And maybe that's what they were going for, but. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to like check out and see if you can change the blue or if it's only the outer edges, which as far as what I've seen, it's only outer edges. It would have been kind of cool though if you could shade the actual blue. And as you see, I'm kind of going through and like trying to look for a colored shader, but most of them are either blue or white, so that's kind of disappointing. And there's a trans matte, and then they give you 2 shaders, which I have gotten some of both of these. I was kind of hoping there'd be more purple in this one, but it's mostly just like black leathery looking color, which I do currently have on my cloak. And the next one is Desert of Gold. I'm not really a fan of this one, not really big into yellow. And then these are some of the mods and other stuff you can get. So first thing I want to look at was the emotes. I already showed you 2 of the emotes. This is the mic drop, which is the one that I really do want to get. This is the trendy dance, which kind of just reminds me of the Macarena. This is the otter dance. I'm not a big fan of this one either. Overnight dance, which is basically the YMCA. I wonder if they had to like pay for that, or if they were just allowed to use it on their general license. Disco dance, which my husband's friend did end up getting this one. I don't know, I kind of think this dance is alright, but it's definitely not a favorite. Like, I'm not really into the dances. Now I'm just gonna go through all the blue ones. It's kind of fascinating to see the creativity that Bungie comes up with to create these emotes. Alright, next thing I'm going to go over is the ghost shells. I try to make this as quick as possible, but there are a lot to go over. Basically, there's a lot of new paint jobs and some other stuff. Yeah, see, this is the ghost I was talking about that matches that sparrow. We already looked at this one. This one's kind of interesting. Definitely some creativity in all these ghost shells. That one's kind of different as well. Now I'm just going to very quickly go through these legendary ones and kind of just like pick through them. You can always go look for yourself as well at Test Eververse. I really do like that garter snake shell. And these are more of the normaler looking ghost shells. Pretty sure I have one of these. I think it was that one. That one's kind of cool. That one is too. I like that one. This one has watermelon shell, or a watermelon shader on it. I did get the ship from season 1 that had watermelon shader on it. Alright, now I want to look at some shaders. This is the Descendant Vex Chrome, which the Descendant are from the future. This is the Mercury Vex Chrome. So these would be like present day Vex, which, like I said, this one's like a leathery type of shader. I do have this on my cloak. The next one is the Prosecutor Vex Chrome, which is from the past. The next one is Desert Gold, which we already looked at. And it's a very yellowy shader. And the next one after that is Metallic Sunrise. Then basically these are all the shaders that have been there before. I apologize if my cursor wanders. I was talking to my husband while I was recording this and showing him some of the stuff that you can get. The next one we'll look at is the ships. This is Saint 14's Gray Pigeon, if I'm saying that right. And if you have watched anything on YouTube, then you most likely know about the Saint 14 Easter egg that's in the adventure of, what is it called? Brother Vance's Adventures on Mercury. I will show you that later on, if I remember to. We have here's some of the other ships. They're definitely very odd looking. This Icor's Resolve. This one's kind of different. I don't know, I kind of think they're all like a little different. Like, definitely not something you would expect. And this one I just kind of like picked through. I didn't want to like show you them all. That one's definitely very bright. Like I showed before, I do have this one. It's very shiny. I do really like that shader too. My character is currently wearing that shader on everything but my chest piece because I had to trade in my chest piece. That one also has the same shader. But I'm pretty much coming to an end of this clip, and I'm going to be showing you a little bit more of what I have, or what it has to offer, and what I've been getting. These are the weapon ornaments. Oh, there's also armor ornaments. I didn't like open all of them. I just kind of picked through them because there's a lot to show off. Some of this stuff too also gives you like a little like what am I trying to say? Basically kind of shows you some of the exotic weapons and armor you can get because they show the weapon ornaments for them, even though you might not have them yet. I was kind of just going through looking at which ones I don't have. I looked at some of the newer ones or the ones I weren't familiar with. But you can see on the clip whether I have them yet or not. Which is funny, I have this weapon ornament, I don't even have this weapon yet. This is a weapon ornament for Sturm. This one's for Sunshot. Particle Accelerator. Kind of like that name for Gravitron. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. This is the War Beast skin, which is new. Catacombs for Rat King. Meta Tactical, which I got out of the season 2 package. Reef and Ruins. The next one's for the Jade weapon. I don't remember what it's called. The Jade Rabbit, I think. Yeah, Jade Rabbit. Like I said, I do have this gun, but I don't have this weapon ornament yet. Next one is Vice Silver. Silver Bullet. Looks nice. That is supposed to be the new Crimson gun. And it's a 3-burst hand cannon, I believe. And it's basically just like a Red Death from Destiny 1. And the last one is Eye of Osiris, which is for Prometheus Lens. And like I said, that was for the Solar Trace Rifle. It's just like Cold Heart, but it's solar instead of the arc. Now I'm just showing off a little bit of the armor. I apologize if I sound like tired or groggy today, because I am getting really tired. And like I said, this replaced the Optimacy stuff. Looks pretty cool. A cloak was definitely very different. Doesn't even look close to the picture. Unless that's what they're insinuating, was it turns blue to gold, barely. And like I said, I was trying to shorten the clip up a little bit. I most likely will go a little bit more thorough in the future, especially if I get the stuff. This is here me getting the selfie, which I got today. I'm just kind of looking over some of the stuff that she has. I will be trying to upload more videos, as much, like I said, as much as I can in my previous video. I think anyone that does or has subscribed or watches my videos, this is a preview of it.
Take as long as you like.
But yeah, anyways, other than that, I'll see you guys later.
Oh, no. Don't get too distracted by the new setup, Guardian.